Hello dear friends, welcome back, welcome to a new reading, a general reading, a not time specific reading. Being a general reading, please take in account only what you feel that is resonating with yourself. I'm speaking here about energies, I'm not speaking about sexes. I use the characters in the cards in order for me to be able to express myself. But that doesn't mean that if I'm expressing myself as a gender or to a gender, I am addressing only that gender. Please bear with me. We all have both energies in us, feminine and masculine, but it's much easier this way for me to keep a storyline. Because I am speaking about energies, these energies can also interchange with the characters in the cards. That means that I may speak directly to you, Capricorn, because this is your reading, or I may speak directly to the cross-watcher. If this is your case, you will know it and you will be able to identify it exactly from the storyline. Thank you for all of you who are making donations. I appreciate them. For those of you who are interested in private readings, you can find all the details in the description box below. I like to let the cards come out by themselves. I know this can take a while. This is why all the readings have chapters. So if you're not interested in this whole process, if you already know this introduction, please feel free and go directly to the chapter that you are interested in. In case that these chapters are not being visible in the YouTube player, depending on the device that you are using, you can always find the timestamps to the chapters into the description box below also. This being said, thank you again, and let's start with your reading. If you like what you are seeing, give it a thumbs up, subscribe, you're welcome. For all who have the Sun, Moon, Rising, or planet Venus in the sign of Capricorn, what's for their higher good to know now? What's best for them to know now? Now being the time that you are watching the recording. Best messages for Capricorn, please. And everything that is in their higher good to know now. All who have the Sun, Moon, Rising, or planet Venus in the sign of Capricorn. Seven of Swords. Seven of Swords is speaking about the thief, somebody who has a hidden agenda, somebody who keeps something hidden, secrets, their agenda, they steal, they lie, they do whatever they need to do in order to get the results that they want without caring of who they are hurting and so on. I see sometimes the Seven of Swords as being the minor arcana of the devil, and I always tell you that the devil in the majority of time can play the role of the devil in our own life by sabotaging ourselves. So we'll see, but it's something that was hidden, somebody that kept something from you, their reasons, their yeah. So I think that you are, I have this feeling that you are, if you don't know what that is, something will be, it's the full moon, it's when the moon is the brightest, so something will be put, the light will be put on their doing in order for you to see it, to become conscious of it, and so on. So let's see for Capricorn, please. And I don't forget that Capricorn is being symbolized in tarot by the devil, so it's your sign. I'm not saying this, but just look at a little bit of if you have something that you are not conscious about with what you are sabotaging your plans. Take it please as it resonates. Best messages for Capricorn, please. The Sun. But for me, the Sun being the positivest of them all, and the major arcana for me has always only positive outlook, has the highest frequency of them all. So I will put it upright. As I told you, something is being put into the light. The Sun comes with his strong light in order for us to become conscious, to see everything in its true light, so that we can adjust everything in order to bring back happiness, to be inspired, to have much more faith, much more energy, much more determination in looking at things through another set of glasses. King of Pentacles, Queen of Wands, Nine of Wands, Five of Pentacles, the Moon, King of Cups, Page of Pentacles. At the bottom of the deck you have the Three of Cups. This is the energy that holds together your entire reading. It can be that current of energy that can move the reading in the direction that it needs to go. It also can be the energy in which you are right now. Sometimes it can be subtle and you're not conscious about it. Sometimes it can be stronger and you are conscious about it. And sometimes it can be so strong that even people around you are conscious about this energy. Three of Cups can speak to us about a third-party situation, or it can speak about a reason, having a reason to celebrate, marriage, gathering with family, with good friends in celebration of something. And we will see from the reading, it can go both ways at this moment. You had that Seven of Swords that I told you. It can be somebody that kept something secret from you. And the Moon again speaks about things that are being hidden, things that are not being told, things that are, even if you're not lied, the whole truth is not being said. So only the part that benefits the other party was told. And with the Sun and the Moon here, it's being put into the light whatever was hidden, if we are speaking about that. It may be that a third party situation was hidden, and from that you may feel at first as the Five of Pentacles. Five of Pentacles is being somebody used me and afterwards slammed the door into my face. I've been left outside and feeling sorry and sorrow and lack mentalities that I'm not good enough, not worthy of, not deserving of, and so on. But it depends a lot. And I always tell you, every sign or every planet that governs a sign has high frequency vibrational modus and a low frequency vibrational modus. If we are looking at the low frequency for the moon, that is sign of Pisces, we can speak about secrets, about things that were hidden, about anxieties, about things that we are afraid of, about illusion. The light of the moon is much subtle than the light of the sun, and we can misinterpret or we were disinformed about something, and the illusion can develop itself. But if we are looking at the high frequency modus, we can speak about spirituality. We can speak about, we have now the opportunity to see behind the veil, to understand it from a higher perspective, to reach information from higher realms, or reach information from the subconscious into the conscious. If we are speaking about things that we sabotaged ourselves, we now be remembering things that can help us look at everything from that other perspective, so that we understand it and make the needed adjustments. It can speak about opening ourselves towards, it's a very dreamy energy, but in this higher frequency it can give us much more creativity, much more fluency in that creative process that can be very prosperous, can lead us towards prosperity. And you have the King of Pentacles, you being an earth sign, so this is your energy with the sun here, that I told you it's the most positive, and being a major arcana has the ability to annulling everything that is not from a higher frequency from a minor arcana, in this case the Five of Pentacles. It doesn't mean that you didn't feel this, like I was used and afterwards somebody slammed the door, or I'm not good enough, not worthy of, and so on. But with the sun here, it will help you, it will energize you, it will give you that inner strength, it will give you not only the inner strength but the insight, so that you look at things from that higher perspective, so that you can overcome it much quicker and much easier than you thought it would be able. You would be able to. Page of Pentacles, again, your energy, you learned a lot, and because you learned it, you integrated life lessons, important life lessons. You are now being upgraded, and it was not always easy. Nine of Wands speaks to us about hardship, about I'm so sick and tired of this. I'm the only one who's doing that. Everybody's relying on me and I don't have on who to rely on. I'm alone, I'm bruised, I'm tired, but something, just look at his determination, is telling him continue on, persevere. Why? Because only through that you will be able to integrate everything that is to integrate, so that you put an end to the cycle and not coming back to the same cycle. You'll start other cycle, but you have to continue on. to go to that place where the integration happens, so that also the releasing process starts. But it's not easy. You learned a lot through this experience. Maybe this other couple had to do with somebody from a water sign and a fire sign. You have here the sign of Pisces. King of Cups can be any water sign: Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. In this deck of cards, it's being highlighted the Cancer sign here, in both, here with the crab, and in the background it's a little bit of the glyph of the Cancer. And Queen of Wands, again, the sun here. The sun can be any sign of fire. The brightest sun we have in the northern hemisphere, the brightest is when Leo is in season. But it doesn't matter. It can be somebody that simply reacted with their feelings, opened themselves, emotionally speaking, towards somebody that had a very strong magnetic quality of themselves, because the Queen of Wands can be that character that knows her worth, and because she knows her worth, she doesn't accept anything less than, and because of this approach, because it's an approach, she starts and attracts everything towards her like a magnet. Looks, situations, circumstances, solutions that can help her. It also can be that with this circumstance, because it is a circumstance, you as the King and Page of Pentacles learned a lot, and through this experience you also gained much more emotional maturity. And what's very positive for the King of Cups is that ability of his not letting circumstances, stories from the past determine his present and future. He doesn't let the past to forge his present and future. He doesn't close himself. He can be a little bit cautious with whom he's being open himself or not, emotionally speaking, but he doesn't close himself up. And this is something very good, that although it hurt, although it was not easy, although you felt like, oh my God, I have to start it again, and it was not fair, and you'll be able to overcome it much more easier than you would thought that it is possible. Why? Because you see it from that higher perspective and you understand it at a deeper way, and this is why you are being upgraded, and you realize that now you are on another level and you have to learn the rules of this new level, and it doesn't scare you because you know that everything that you learn from now on, it will help you start and manifest and materialize even more things that you want for yourself in your life. You learn a little bit more how to combine all this in order for you to be able to start and manifest only the things that you wish for in your life. Judgment. So this is a new beginning, this is a new life, this is resurrection, this is a rebirth, this is you being ready for not only a new chapter but a new life. Why? Because it is time and you're ready. This is why you went through everything and integrated everything, even if it was hard, so that you can start that releasing process and prepare yourself for something that you know you are worthy of. And this is the expression of the sun over the Five of Pentacles, from I'm not good enough, not worthy of, not able of, to I know what I'm not, yes, worthy of, but this is my birthright to have a complete makeover, if you want. It's a jump, it's a big jump, and this is why the sun is here, to make you realize that it's a star, the sun, take it as it resonates, but you really are ready for something completely different than what you lived. What's with the Five of Pentacles, please? Why is the Five of Pentacles here, please? Page of Wands. And Page of Wands, again, this energy of learning, discovering, rediscovering, discovering yourself, discovering new abilities, looking at yourself in another way, realizing that I can more, I want more, it's nothing wrong with that, I deserve much more, and this is why you thrive for more. You are opening yourself towards much bigger horizons. I see this as the minor arcana of the Hanged Man. It's something that happens and enlightens. You have a revelation, you have an epiphany that puts light over these lack mentalities, and this is why you are able to detach from them. Take only the lesson, integrate what it was to be integrated, and everything else just simply let yourself free yourself from it. Why is the sun here, please? To allow you, to help you make this jump in perspective. The sun. Tell me more about the sun. Ten of Swords. It was a betrayal. It was something that took you by surprise. You didn't expect it. You didn't expect to what happened, the people that were involved, the way that they decided to act. It is a very hard lesson, but it was at the bottom of the deck. It feels like a little death, but guess what comes after death? Resurrection. It's something, and with the sun here, it doesn't mean that it didn't happen. It did, but you'll be able to see it from that other perspective, and because of that, you'll be able to let it go, take only the lesson, integrate it, jump to another level, and move on from it with much more confidence in yourself, because you know the truth. You see it in its true light. You discover that you have much more strength than you thought, and you're much more able to overcome this, and you're moving on from it. But it was not easy. That Three of Cups, I think that for the majority of you, it's something that creates hardship, not that reason of celebration. It can be the reason of celebration that you discover yourself and you celebrate the new self, rediscovered self, the new version of yourself, but that will come in a while a little bit. What's with the moon, please? Tell me more about the moon. Four of Pentacles. And Four of Pentacles speaks to us about a very clingy energy. It can be that we are as this, or it can be that people cling on us the way that this is very we all want to have something secure, something stable, and because of this need of ours, we may stay in situations, circumstances, relationships that we know that are not as we want, or not as they used to, or not as they should, and so on. But we stay because of that sense of security and stability. And always the advice here is let it go, because if it's meant to be yours, whatever the Four of Pentacles signifies for you, it can be a status, or it can be something material, or a relationship, or a character, whatever. If it's meant to be yours, when you let it go, the universe will find another way to bring that something back to you. But if it's not meant to be yours, you are opening yourself so that other things, other energies that are much more aligned with yourself to come in. And it can be that it came like this. So maybe you didn't let go of, oh, it's no, in the sense of something is being hidden. No, I don't think so. They won't dare to do something like that. I know them. And sabotaging a little bit of, you had information that came in order for you to be able to change that perspective, to look at the situation in its true light, and again you clinged on what you knew, what you wanted to see. I worked hard for it. I'm keeping it, I'm clinging it on it. What's with the King of Cups, please? Tell me more about the King of Cups. Why? Thank you. The Empress. The Empress, sign of Taurus, is divine feminine, is that energy that speaks to us about abundance, about prosperity, about fertility, about the embodiment of every, if we are looking at the King of Cups as being male energy, masculine energy, the embodiment of the perfect partner that can give them everything that they want, bring into materialization everything that they want, be the mother of their children, because it is fertility. Fertility can be physical, but also creativity in the creative modus. It can be that this attraction really was very strong, and they think I'm not justifying what they did, because the Three of Cups and the Ten of Swords, if something doesn't work, I really think that it can go to other solutions in speaking truthfully about it, but it can be that this attraction, this really was very strong, and this is why everything happened as they, or just the sun, the moon, with the old moon phases here. They simply saw in this character the epiphany of their true partner, the embodiment of their true partner. Sun and moon can we speak about twin flames. I don't like to put these labels, but it can be. Queen of Wands. Tell me more about the Queen of Wands. The temptation was really strong, and this is your energy. This is I want more than I really feel that this card came out to explain the connection between these two, but it also is your sign. So tell me more about the Queen of Wands, please. Seven of Swords. So this was the character. You had it when I split the deck, this deck, the cheater. And mainly in this card it's only one character, and just look at the story that is being told in this card. So these are the two that were in that other situation, that third party situation, and the heart is yours, but it also explains the desire and the temptation that was here. King of Pentacles. Tell me more about the King of Pentacles. Why? Justice. So you, as the King of Pentacles, maybe some of you will go towards justice to find your justice, and justice is here and it will be served. But the moment, even if it's hard, even if it's not pleasant, even if the moment that you see everything in its true light, you'll be able to know how to address things so that you can bring balance back in your life, to balance everything, because everything, it's like the seasons, one goes into the other and it's a complete cycle, and with that balancing is being achieved. It can be that you, sign of Libra, you will try and look for help towards maybe somebody from Libra to find your justice. Nine of Wands. Tell me more about the Nine of Wands. Seven of Cups in reverse. Seven of Cups speaks to us about why this was so hard, why it felt so burdening, why you need to continue and go on to start and integrate everything, and you are doing it. But this is Seven of Cups, and Seven of Cups is speaking to us about more than one opportunity, more than one options. Between this, we only choose one. And between these 7 cups, there are things that are real, positive, that will lead us towards what we want. But also, there can be things that are unreal, illusions that can disillusion ourselves. And in this case, it's you realize that you thought that you chose something, and now it's a wake-up call, a pretty brutal wake-up call, what you chose, and now you are being disappointed. And because of this disappointment, it can be perceived as I have no choice, everything is lost, I have no options. Of course you are at first. It may feel like it, but it's much too much being put into the light not to see everything, so that you integrate what it has to be integrated and start the releasing process. And I told you, with the Sun and with the Page of Wands and with the Page of Pentacles, and you had Judgment at the bottom of this deck. So of course you are ready for not only a chapter, a new life. But the moment when you find out, it may feel like, oh my God, what have I chosen? If we are a little bit hasty when we have these opportunities, and we are not giving it too much thought, or we let ourselves with the enthusiasm go with it, and we can come in this situation that afterwards may feel very burdening. Page of Pentacles. Tell me more about the Page of Pentacles, please. Why is the Page of Pentacles here, please? Tell me more about the Page of Pentacles. That upgrade, that integrating of 10 of Wands. So 10 of Wands, 10 of Swords. Thank God for the Sun. But it really feels like you are heavy loaded, going upwards. And it's not easy. But it also signifies that you really integrate everything. It was not easy, but in the 9 of Wands, it's that 9 as a number speaks about completion, graduation. You can stop here, but the advice is continue. Even if it's hard, continue. It will get a little bit harder, only for you to be able to integrate what there is to integrate, getting from the 9 to the 10. And you are getting there. And by getting there, you integrate what it was to integrate from this and start the releasing process. You really learned a lot. You really integrated the 2 hardest lessons, with betrayal, with feeling abandoned, feeling left outside. It feels to me like it was not easy, but it feels also like releasing of karma. And with that, everything starts and realigns itself. Everything starts and it's being put into balance. It's the choice, and the choice is yours, how to bring everything into balance. It speaks about things that can have to do with legality, with justice, with bringing everything to justice, but it was not easy. The Good news is that what's worse, it's already behind you. So from now on, you'll start and see and take care and look at yourself through other set of glasses, discover yourself, rediscover yourself, discover new things about yourself, about your surroundings, what you want, where you want to go from here, because everything is opening itself again towards you to bring back happiness, to bring back joy into your life. It's like the third party situation, it's out in the open for everybody to see, including you, so that you know how to proceed from now. Best advice, best guidance for Capricorn at the end of the reading, please. In the hand, the universe is your partner and gathering around the power of community. For sure, you will need somebody around you, family, good friends that are there and supporting you, your community, but just look towards whom you are opening yourself. In the hand, the universe is your partner. So please concentrate on the positive in order for the universe to hand you only positive things. So I hope this helped. Till next time, take care. Bye.